MJX RC have kindly sent me the C5007 camera unit. Basically it's an FPV unit for the Bugs 3 Mini. So you get a little screwdriver with it, which we're going to use to take it the light out and replace it with a camera unit. You get a little holder there for your phone that goes on top of the actual Bugs 3 Mini transmitter as well, and you get the actual camera unit as well. One of the antennas is clipped in there, and the other one I would imagine is just going to hang down, but we'll see how we get on. It takes a micro SD card and it goes in that way round, so it's the actual contacts go sort of back down the fuselage, so away from the lens. So you just simply lift the top canopy off and you just squeeze these in if it doesn't just pop off, but there's just some little tabs there holding it on. And then you only need to undo 2 screws for this actually. You've just got these outside ones to take off. And then you can take the whole light unit out with the actual cage that holds it on. Disconnect it. And then just slide the whole camera unit in. Make sure that cable doesn't run underneath it. And I'm actually just going to hang that down. I might actually put a clip on it outside afterwards. Just make sure that's in the correct position. And pop the screws back in. And there we go. All we've got to do is just pop the canopy back on. So I'm just going to leave mine just hanging down. I don't think it's going to cause any problems. And that's us all ready to go. After trying to fit the canopy, I realised we just need to take a little nick of plastic out of there. That's the way I've done it anyway. Little pair of scissors, just literally cut a tiny little V, and that's let the canopy sit on really nicely. Now, I'm going to leave these hanging down. I've unplugged this one that was tucked in behind the camera. I'm going to leave them down, thinking that will give me better range. And I'm not going to attach them to the bodywork. I'm just going to see how we get on and see if it does get caught in the props or not. Okay, so we're ready to go. And like I say, these are hanging down now, so it should be good. Doesn't matter if you turn the bugs on first of all or the transmitter, it'll bind up automatically and the LEDs go solid and we're ready to go. I'm just going to go and check my settings in the Wi-Fi. I did play about with this indoors just to make sure it did work, so it should come onto the bugs. There we go, and it's connecting automatically, so that's brilliant. Oh, I've got quite a wind here. Oh yeah, quite a wind. Well, that's good. The bugs will cope with that, no problem at all. Okay, and then we just go into the Bugs Go app. Hey, we're live. Cool. Oops. Oh, there's a delay there. Oh yeah, there is a fair old delay there. Ooh. Yay. Crikey. Yeah, that's a real delay. Oh dear. Right, okay, so I'm going to start recording. You can either do it on the transmitter or you can do it using the phone. I'll just try it on here first of all. There we go, and then this should go red and then it starts counting up. Because I put a micro SD card in there, it's saying TF and it's recording to that. If you don't put that in, it records it back in a lower res to your actual phone. Let's give it a go. Oh, as you can see, that wind is quite strong. I think that's in low rates, judging by the speed of it. Yep. It's nice and clear. Well, it's a beautiful day for it as well, so which is kind of lovely. Do a bit of a range test, see how far we get. Oh, that's a fair old distance. Oh, I've got to pace this out, haven't I, afterwards? Yeah, no, that's working okay. I mean, we are in a totally open area here, obviously. Yeah, he's still... Whoa, that is a fair old distance there. Yeah, that's very good. Just starting to lose signal there. I'm just going to bring it back towards me. Oh, I think I might need second rates to get that coming back towards me. Oh no, it is coming. I can see it anyway. I'm sure the camera won't pick it up. But... Of course I could have flown that on FPV, couldn't I, if it was any good? That's the whole idea of it. No, it's definitely locking up and freezing up sort of thing, so that's a shame.
Yeah, it's a nice footage though. Beautiful day, so you can't really go far wrong with it. But no, definitely a lag there. I could sort of feel it if there's such a thing as feeling it. So again, that's in low rates. I'll just buzz it through and then we'll pop it into high rates as it comes past. That's now into high rates. So let's just see how it does with the flips. Yeah, it doesn't cause any problems with the flipping and having those two antennas sort of down a wee bit to give us better signal, I would say, definitely. Oh, let's take a couple of stills. So I'm going to stop the video. I'm actually going to do it from there this time and then just hit a still. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's nice. And I mean, the whole thing on manual flipping, and also I've done a whole review on this Bugs as well. It's an awesome little piece of kit. This just makes it even better. But just to the manual flipping is actually with the stick, so it's totally in your control how much you do, how many times you go, whether you do it fast or whether you do it slow, and how many times you do it. And I will show you what. Tell you what, I'll just do it real close for you. Yeah, nice slow one, fast one. Whee, there we go. And the difference between just pressing the button on the back and doing it is it does that, and it can only do it once as well. Whoops. Let me bring that in close so you can see it. There we go, that's all it does. Which is no control. I don't think it's any fun either. Well, that really is fun. Mind you, I'm easy pleased. This thing shifts as well. Nice. Yeah, so I'm afraid there's definitely lag on that video. So, well, I'm going back to line of sight. I just know I can do it with line of sight. There's just no way. I don't think that's going to hold it on for FPV, to be honest. I'll give it a go. The Bugs will take it if it crashes anyway. No, it's definitely a lag there. No, oh, it's really difficult to fly FPV. Oh no, that lag is really bad. Sorry guys.
So what do I think of the camera on the Bug 3 Mini? Well, I was pretty impressed with it. It's got some benefits and it's also got some negatives on it for what I wanted it for, and perhaps it's not aimed at what I wanted it for. So let me run through all those with you. Was it easy to fit? Yeah, doddle to fit, absolutely no problem at all. Could you make it look a bit smarter? Yes, you could. You could have left that one tucked in underneath, inside. And I have tried this in several ways to see whether I can get better FPV, and honestly, I can't. I've even tried it on two phones, and I've tried it with the Bluetooth on, Bluetooth off. I've tried it in like the flight modes people tell me to do. I've tried everything, and I cannot get it to be lag-free. So it's just the way it is at the moment. Whether or not they develop that out, I don't know. Hopefully that's why they're sending them out to reviewers first before they actually hit the shops. Like I say, you could fit that back in there, make it look a lot neater, but to be honest, the way I was flying it quite hard, these are never ever going to come up and catch into a prop as far as I'm concerned, so it really doesn't bother me. But if that's your bag, then tuck them in underneath. It really wouldn't be a bother. The quality of the video off it, I thought, was pretty good for what it was. I only record on board. I can't see any sense where you've got the option of just popping in a little micro SD card in there. Why on earth would you want to record it back on your phone? Because you're going to get lag, you're going to get drop frames, etc. You're not going to get that with onboard footage, so I thought for what it was pretty good. But it's up to you, and that's why I've left the raw footage in there for you, and loads of it, so you can have a look at it. The reason I say it's up to you is I shoot 4K, fully stabilised, 3-axis gimbal on my big quads, and the footage I think is awesome. I also whiz around the garden with little FPV quads, little micros, with a camera on there that the video feed is not great, but it's good for doing what I want to do, which is whizzing around the garden. So it's really subjective and up to you. I think for what it is, it was pretty reasonable and so easy to fit as well. That's another nice little thing. The FPV really is not usable at all. I did try it with goggles, with the VR goggles, and absolutely, yeah, it's not a pleasant experience, and you really can't fly it. You have to, the delay is so long for FPV, it's not good. But for lining up a shot, and also when I took it way away from me and then turned it around and ran it back, that was quite easy. I mean, and it was superb as well. Range was excellent on it. I've never run the Bugs that far away from me. I was just getting on for 250 meters away, and I wasn't even getting a beep off the transmitter, which I thought was amazing. We were in a big clear open area though, and that does make a big difference. If you're near buildings or in woods or anything, obviously that's going to affect the signal strength. The other thing I was slightly disappointed about was the actual lens doesn't tilt, so you can't adjust the angle of it. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed the review. I've certainly enjoyed getting the Bugs 3 Mini back out. I'd forgotten just how much fun this thing is. I'll put links down to everything in description for you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.